Hey everyone, today I wanted to go over my thoughts on this new GAN 2x2. From what I've been told, it's going to be called the GAN251Mpro. So first of all, I want to thank GAN for sending these cubes out to me. They've been really good and I'll go over some more with them, but I just really wanted to thank them to start out with. So a couple things just off the bat. This is a prototype, so a few things might change before it's released. I don't know exactly if they're going to make any large or small changes or anything like that. Also, I don't know anything about like price or release date, so yeah, a couple of people have asked me questions about that, but I don't exactly know. So moving on to the cubes themselves, I was sent two here. This one has lighter magnets and this one has stronger, so I don't know if it'll be something where there's like two versions of them or they're just sort of deciding which one they think is better. So I actually don't own any other GAN 2x2s. I've tried some out before, but I've never used one as my main or like I don't actually have any in my collection. So I'm not going to be able to compare these to the other versions of the 2x2 they have that well, but I can just kind of go over my experience with the ones that I have here. So the first thing that I noticed off the bat, and what I was kind of anticipating, was that these cubes are very fast, but I was actually quite surprised when I was turning it just like out of the box how fast it was, but it was also incredibly controllable. So one of the things I felt with it is just I felt like I had a lot of freedom here, which is something that's like really important to me. It's like having a cube where I can do all my turns and I'm not locking up or anything. And so I was really surprised at how well it was like staying very stable despite how fast it was. The speed was also a very nice change of pace for me because, well, I use like the Vulcan. I mean, I know some people are able to set this up better than me, but mine's only like, it's not like as fast as I necessarily want it to be. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little forced making turns, and I have to like put lube in this a lot. Like even when I was like at Nationals last year, I was like putting silk in it before every round because it was just like dying on me. So having some cubes like these that are lighter and faster was a change of pace, but I really enjoyed it. So I've been solving on these a lot recently. I think the one I've primarily considered to be the better one, or like I felt like I should be able to get the fastest time on, is this one that's a bit heavier here with this magnets. This lighter one is not by any means like unstable, and I can still get like really good times with it. And sometimes I'll kind of switch back and forth just depending on how I'm feeling. But so yeah, I was really surprised at how well such a light and fast cube was able to like be very controllable. So the magnets with this thing, I haven't seen the other GAN 2x2s like exactly what their magnets are like, but it was quite unique from what I've seen on the other magnetic 2x2s I have. There's like some magnets from inside the core that are like connecting to the corners, and then there's some other stuff going on here, but it was a really unique design that made it feel really controllable even with how fast and light it was. The one thing I didn't really like about it was the finish here. I don't know if you can see, but I think this is like the matte finish or whatever. So it's like slips out of my hand sometimes, which I don't always know if it's like because the cube's too light or if it's because it's sort of slippery. I think it definitely is kind of slippery, which is sort of a problem I've had with it now and then, where I'll just be doing something and then I'll lock up, and then instead of just like locking up, it like flies out of my hands and then the solve's over. So I've had a couple of problems like that. Also, just because that finishes well, sometimes my turns just don't grip correctly. Like if I do some fast algorithm and I have like a U2 flick, it'll like just kind of slip past and then it kind of messes up the algorithm or something like that. So I've had a few issues like that. I mean, if they could fix that, that would be great, and this would just make it even better. On this lighter one especially, I sometimes get a couple lockups which seem to make it feel like a little bit flimsy or something, but on the heavier one it happens less often, and also it's just kind of something that I get past as I'm getting a little bit more used to the puzzle and how I need to turn on this basis compared to some other cubes. So overall, I'd say this cube is probably going to be my main for now, and obviously there's no like competitions or anything coming up I'll be testing this out at. I just have a couple of online things now and then, but I've been solving on it a lot recently, and it's been really fun, and I really enjoy solving on it, so I'll definitely keep using it in the future for a while. So once again, I just want to thank GAN for sending these out to me. They've been really great and a lot of fun to use. once these cubes come out, you can buy them on one of their stores, or any of the other popular online stores will definitely have them, obviously. So yeah, so thanks again to GAN. If you want to see some footage of me solving on these, my last video that was uploaded was just a couple of solves on this, so you can kind of see what it looks like in action. So yeah, besides that, everyone, thanks for watching.